Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Langrisser, and this video is pretty unexpected for me to make because for one, we are on week 3 update already. Yeah, you might be thinking, wait, what? Apparently like Zilong is currently on Chinese New Year, so that's why they're releasing this week's update earlier than we normally would expect. So let's see what we are expecting in this update, shall we? So let's see. We got the Legendary Gate active starting today, all the way to the 5th of February, and that is ends on the usual time. So we basically have like I would say like 2 or 3 additional days on top of this. So that's actually pretty nice to have. Although this like basically lasts for like nine days. So yeah, you get a lot more grinding than you normally would, which is pretty nice. So that actually saved my wheels. Max Lucky Horde. And I think you use the specific resources. Yeah, you do need to use the coins from obtained from the event. And there's also a new special JB or maybe a returning JB from before. Anyways, I had to see if this is new or existing already. So if it's new, I'll record it. But if not, I'll just leave it as it is. And then as for the banners, there's a banner that was not expected on the prediction banner from the future Langrisser installment. This banner is featuring the Isolde and Amadeus radar banner, which weren't present in the first place. So yeah, Zilong they gave us something different global. So here it is. We got this for 2 weeks. Well, actually, a little over 2 weeks, I would say, because this update just started like couple of like 3 days early or 2 or 3 days. Yeah, you got my idea. And also, Langrisser 4 and 5, Awesome Summon is available. So if you're missing any of these characters from the past, this is the good opportunity to get them. But I recommend you to save resources for Dragon Slayer, because that guy is a must-have. There's also a Destiny banner featuring the Dark Reincarnation characters such as the Transcender, Leobeck, and Polyol. The Secret Realm limited time event, which is the place where you get those secret seed doubloons, the one I use for trade in. The secret passage, section passage, it's going to be available for 2 weeks, which is pretty nice. And right, what you get here is like all the stages in the Way of Laws will be open for a long time, like for 2 weeks, which is nice. Floating around phenomenon is active for 2 weeks as well, so get your extra farming resources as much as you need. And anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So anyways, let's talk about the gift packs real quick. Anyways, we got some new stuff here. Mostly looks like it's for New Year's, Chinese New Year's themed. So we got this one right here. Yep, we got some red envelopes. I think this one gives you random goods. Happy New Year. Okay, yeah. I guess the description got too excited there. Okay, so anyways, this one gives you 3 Trinity vouchers, one enchant gift pack, and also some envelopes, 2 burgers, and 300,000 gold. All this for $2.99. I would say it is, of course, a good deal because you get all these for just $3, which is pretty cheap, and I would say well worth it. And then Fortune's favorite gift bag, and this one gives you 10 Trinity vouchers, 10 Divine Shards, and some gold. I would say this is as well a good deal as well. And yeah, if you care about the summons as well as the Divine Shards, then yeah, this is a good deal to grab. Like you're getting 10 pulls as well as like a bit more rewards for your shards. Yeah, I would say this is a good deal to have. And then there's 14.99. This is the Opulent Renewal Gift Box. This one is for the skin needs. Although this week there aren't any new skins, but if you really need like specific skin, I would say this is all right for you to get. And you get 10 vouchers on top of that too, the Trinity vouchers, and also some gold. Like nothing wrong with like extra gold. And then there's the 41.99 deal. This one gives you 30 Trinity vouchers, 10 of those enchant gift packs, and 1 million gold. I would say yeah, it is a good deal if you need a lot of summons, but otherwise you don't need to buy this because 41.99 is usually somewhat not cheap, I would say, but not expensive either. But I mean, it really depends on your wallet though, because if this amount is a lot for you, then yeah, don't buy it. There's also the bountiful gilded box. This is the 2099 deal. You get you get these shown here. Like you get one runestone out of this, 1,500 crystals, and 500,000 gold. I would say it is a nice deal to grab, but if you don't need like any kind of specific resources, I would say don't spend this. But if you need all these, then yeah, by all means. But of course, uh, but of course, be cautious if you think about buying these because anything that's like over 20-ish or a little over, usually is a bit of a gamble, I would say. And then there are the other gift packs. This one gives you like the casting pattern, whatever this is for level 8 and 9. I would say this is the most important thing to get if you need to like 10 cast someone immediately. I would say, and that one was like 20.99 as well. So we had what think carefully what you if you want that or not. So and then there's also Year of the Snake special. And by the way, the New Year's this year is the Year of the Snake, and that's the theme of it. I think last year was maybe the no, I don't remember what was last year. It could be the dragons, but it might be a different year. But anyways, this year we're having the snakes as the year of the snakes. And this one gives you 3,000 Trinity crystals, 30 wheels of fate. So if you need bonus wheels of fate, I would say this is a good deal to get. But as of now, there's currently a double gate of fate event going on. I don't think you need to do this unless you need to start a lot of characters. But other than that, this deal is excellent. But keep in mind, this is a 49.99 deal. So I don't recommend you all to get this because this one usually does blow a hole in your wallet if you are not financially well. But anyways, other than that, this is a good deal to get if you're a big spender. Springtime enchant bag. This one gives you 30 of those enchant gift packs, and then some SSR ores, 800 of these, six of these arena stones, and also mastery stones as well. And then some gold, 4 million gold. All of this for $60 at least. Yeah, the pricing is pretty steep, but you do get a lot out of this. So do I think this is a good deal? It really depends. Okay, what else did I miss here? The red dot is still showing here. Okay, there it is. There's the lunchtime feast box. This one gives you like some burgers and some sweep clearances for whatever you need. And this is a good deal to get if you need extra stamina and extra sweeps. And that's about it from the shop. So let's see what we have in the banners. A bit of a reminder. And also, speaking of reminders, I gotta inform you all about what's going on with the game's notice or whatever when you first log into the game for first time. There was actually an image displaying some like displaying a banner that is not correct. I kind of wish I can point it out, but I don't think I can get that pop up to show up again. So what I saw before I start recording the video is that instead of showing the intended banner like Leo Beck, Transcender, and Polyol, Zilong for some reason showed the banner of the Destiny banner of a recurring one, such as the Landius, Yuna, and Jugler. Obviously, that's not right. I don't know if Zilong noticed that, but anyways. Let me talk about the banners now. So, anyways, the banners. Let's see what we have here. Since this week is since today is Monday, you have a little bit more days to worry about some banners might leave. So, anyways, we have 17 days left for Alia and Ilya. If you miss these characters, I will recommend you summon them. But if you don't care about the current meta, I would say just skip it. But if I were you, if you're playing PvP a lot lately, I would recommend you pull for Ilya. Alia works as well, but it's just that her play style might be a bit niche on the niche side. So, but anyways, there are actually ways you can play with Alia in Apex, surprisingly, because she can be served as a healer and a DPS. Anyways, the Vow of the Hidden Truth. This one will be leaving by the end of like this week. What I mean this week is that next Wednesday. Like by the end of next Wednesday, that's the time when they usually will end. So yeah, the timing isn't really like gonna affect you in this on those banners lineup because they just issued early. That's why they're here now. The new Destiny summon for I mean the new Awesome summon for Langrisser 4 and 5 will be here for 2 weeks, or actually I'll say 3 weeks and 3 days because we got this early. This banner will be leaving, which is a Langrisser Mobile 1 and 2. This will be leaving after 10 more days. So if you're missing any of these characters in this roster, please summon them. But if you only care about like the meta units, I would say save because there's another character you probably want to get, and that is Dragon Slayer, like I mentioned earlier. I don't know how many times I've repeated Dragon Slayer throughout the video, but anyways, you get the point. Anyways, Langrisser 1, 2, and 3, Awesome Summon, will be leaving by the end of the next week's usual time, the usual day of schedule. So yeah, don't think of this like this banner will leave on Monday. No, this banner leaves on the usual time. So yeah, you don't have to worry about this leaving earlier as you anticipated. The Dark Incarnation Destiny Summon here featuring Leo Beck, Transcender, and Polio will be here for 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 3 days, I would say. Same with Isolde and Amadeus radar banner. So yeah, having this banner as a surprise for this update is gonna be a welcome one because Isolde, I would say she's actually most used in PvP, surprisingly. Although her days are kind of numbered, but not too soon because I can still see some potential in her, which could still be part of the meta because she does Scar Ignore, which is something that you probably want to get her for. Evan Diaz, on the other hand, you could work with him too, but his playstyle is a bit niche because like all he specializes is AOE and displacements as well. Oh, other than that, he's a well passable unit. But if you really like the character design, then yeah, I would recommend you pull for him. But other than that, you don't have to unless you. I don't think he locks anyone's bonds. I don't think so, but